Welcome back to Album Review.
What's going on?
So this week we're doing one that you guys suggested. Although I'm surprised Chenton suggested. Who we got this
probably
week?
would have one day if you
At
guys
some
didn't.
point, yeah.
But we got the Strokes again, so we've listened to their very first album and actually their most recent album before that.
Yeah.
But now we're gonna do their second album from 2003, Room on Fire.
Yeah, so I don't have much context for this album, like most of their albums we've done, other than the biggest hit was in Rock Band, so that's actually the first song I ever heard by the Strokes.
Me too, yeah, definitely. But yeah, this album is kind of just like the follow up to their debut album. Their debut was like very big right off the bat.
Yeah, this is very similar vibes.
Yeah, they got a lot of like newfound popularity. So the second album, it's kind of them like it's their response kind of to becoming popular.
Okay.
So some of the ideas on the songs are interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But it's pretty brief. It's like 33 minutes, 11 tracks.
Yeah, fairly short album.
So we'll hop into it. The first track is Whatever Happened.
I think it's a really good start to the album.
Yeah, super strong start. Just throughout the entire album, again, it's just the guitar that really drives it.
The guitar is the highlight for me on this entire album.
Yeah. But yeah, I really like the grainy, like slightly scratchy vocals on the chorus on this one because he like kind of yells a little bit. And it sounds really good.
This is a very yelly album from him at times.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got the same. They did a lot of it on the first album too, like just the way that they record or mix his voice, whatever it is, to make it sound like it's filtered through like a really like coarse microphone. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of that sound again.
Which works really well, so...
Yeah.
Especially with this style.
Clearly it's what got them popular right at the beginning of their career, so...
Yep.
And they've had a lot of success for a long time, so... But the next track is the big hit that a lot of people would know off the album, Reptilia.
Yep, and I don't know if it's my favorite track, but it's definitely a top 3 one for me.
Oh yeah, on the album, definitely top
Fantastic
3.
Song.
Really good. I first learned in Rock Band too, and it was awesome to play on Rock Band, and that's low-key what made me even check out the Strokes to begin with, so... Yeah, I really love this song, and I got the chance to see it live. So
oh, hell yeah.
It was pretty sick. The next track's Automatic Stop.
Fantastic song once again.
Another really good song, yeah. This one had a really catchy chorus, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really no complaints to this point in the album.
Yeah, not at
all. Very short tracks, but that's kind of the Strokes style, because the tempo is like very quick moving. Like the guitar melodies are all just very fast stroke guitar, so...
It gets you right into the song and right out of it just as fast.
Yeah, exactly. Next track's 1251.
Another fantastic one. Like, just hit after hit on this album.
Yeah, I really like this one too. Yeah, I mean, more of the same. This one was like, I noticed the first time that they did like, the vocals and the guitar were actually the same exact melody. Like, they were following each other.
Ah, yes.
Which kind of sounds off when you first hear it, but then like... They just do it in a very unique way. Like, I feel like it's their style, kind of, that I haven't heard in much other music. But I like this song for sure.
Me too.
Next track is one of the ones I wasn't too familiar with on the album, You Talk Way Too Much.
Yeah, this one's good.
Yeah, this one was pretty cool.
Yeah. Not as good as the other ones, but still pretty good. Like,
yeah.
No bad songs at all.
Yeah. Again, really just the guitar is the driving factor there.
Mm-hmm.
Next track, Between Love and Hate. It's another one I wasn't really familiar with, but I did really like this one.
I really like this one too.
This one had a really good sounding chorus, and there was a nice like little guitar solo after the first chorus that was pretty cool.
Yeah, not many solos in this album, so it was a nice refresher to hear that too.
Yeah, that's true. That was the first time I was like, oh wow, it is like this actual solo happening.
Mm-hmm.
Next one's Meet Me in the Bathroom.
I like this one.
This one's one of my like sleeper favorites on the album. Probably.
Yeah, I can see that. It's a really good one.
Yeah, I think Julian Casablancas' vocal style just works so well on all these tracks. Like the way they write it, it's almost like it's around his like. I don't even know how to describe his vocal style. It's not mopey in any way, but it's kind of like it just sounds pessimistic and like like the whole time. I don't know.
Sounds like he's like pissed at the world in a way, and he's like just trying to find a way to express it.
Yeah. The next track is Under Control.
Another good one.
Yeah, this was maybe my favorite song on the album, actually.
It is. I think it was one of the bigger hits too, if I remember correctly.
I think you're right. Yeah.
It's another really good one.
I really like the drum fill, like leading into the chorus. It's just like big, like space between the drums, but it leads into it so well. And the next track is The Way It Is.
Another
one
good
was
one.
really interesting.
Yeah, very different, I feel.
Yeah, it was basically like a breakup song, but he was just being like super blunt about it. Like it's just the way it is. Like, so it was like he felt sorry, but he was coming across like he didn't even feel sorry at all. It was very like psychopathic sounding to me.
Yeah, which again I guess plays into like his vocal range too. Like you could definitely get like a serial killer vibe if he really wanted to portray it.
Yeah, I could see that. And that's another like common theme in the Strokes, at least the earlier music, is that it'll be like very upbeat, like fast moving music, but then if you actually listen to the lyrics, it's very like pessimistic and like depressing music.
Yeah,
like,
it's kind of like Radiohead's a little slower, but it's very similar to what Radiohead does.
For sure, yeah, I could see that. And the next track is "The End Has No End." I like this one too.
I like it, yeah.
This one was catchy again. They did this thing on this one where they matched the vocals with the guitar again for the one stretch, I noticed.
Yeah.
And there's another, like, more aggressive vocal section on this one, too. It was good again.
Very good.
And the last track is "I Can't Win."
I again feel like this one's different compared to most of the other songs, but it works.
Yeah, definitely. There's another one that really sounded, like, upbeat and, like, happy sounding, but he's literally saying he can't win. Like, it's basically just very pessimistic about like the way that things always tend to go or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But it was an interesting last note to finish the album on, but very on brand. I feel like,
Mm-hmm.
like in a way, this album to me, it was like they were kind of like resentful for their popularity in a way.
I could see that.
And they're like, we're not gonna try to cater to like whatever the population would want to hear. We're just gonna keep doing our music and probably lose popularity in the end. But in the end, that's not really what happened, as we all know now.
Yeah, I've described this as like it's the most Strokes album I've listened to so far. Like it just, it's just so much of their brand, their energy, and it sounds very similar to like the previous album, but it has its own unique flow to it too.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
I really like this album overall because it's similar to the first one, but it's different. Like I wouldn't say these blend together with like the first album songs because they don't.
Yeah.
Especially because, like, each song, minus the first one, I think, has, like, 5 seconds of blank, like, nothing at the beginning, and then it just starts the song, which I'm not sure why they did that, but it's different and interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it probably added, like, about 50 seconds to the album.
Honestly, yeah, almost a minute of silence.
Yeah, but I noticed that, too, and I'm not really sure what the reason for that is. I'm guessing that's just how it sounds on vinyl, too, so that's how they do it on streaming, but it's interesting. But yeah, I guess final thoughts. I really like this album. I had listened to it in full before this review, but it was, I think, maybe only once, so I only knew, I knew more than half the songs. But the ones I wasn't familiar with, I ended up really liking those ones too, going back to it.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, like you were saying, very on brand for the Strokes, and I just really enjoyed it.
Yeah, and going to scores, I think I'm going to give it probably 8.5. Like, I don't want to give it a higher score because I did like the first album better, but I really have no complaints with this album. Like, it's a very good album. In fact, I'd say it's an amazing album. I just don't think it's a perfect album.
I can see that. That's very similar to how I feel about it. I'm also giving it an 8.5.
All right.
For all the same reasons, because I don't really have any complaints. But, yeah, something about it, I did like the first album a little bit more too.
Mm-hmm.
But this one was just very concise, got their point across very quickly, and there were a lot of memorable moments on this album that I really liked. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. So what have you got for us this week?
All right, so this was like last minute decision kind of, but not really. I had thought about this album like earlier in the week, and I was like, that'd be interesting for a review. So it's something I've never listened to. I just know like 2 songs off of it, but it's "Deja Vu" by Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young.
Oh shit! Okay.
From 1970. So.
Yeah, I have very little context about this album.
Me either. So I'm interested to check it out.
All right, and this is our first time doing these guys. Super group of the time.
Yes.
We'll tune in next time where we look at Deja Vu.
Let's go.